Oh, all right. Rise and shine. It is the weekend, but we're still up and at it. Making my normal morning drink with my aminos. Get a little aminos in your system after, fasting all night, sleeping to preserve the muscle first thing in the morning because I like to get some activity in before I eat anything. And then always my greens. I like to start the day off with the greens just because it's got a lot of good digestive properties and stuff like that. And then also all the health benefits that you get out of this one, especially with liver support, blood pressure support, cholesterol support, gut health. So just so I don't have to try to remember it later. Sometimes I do take another scoop before bed, but this way at least I know I always get it in by getting it in first thing in the morning. And then 10 grams of glutamine as well. Once again, more for the gut health part of it. It does help a little bit with muscle recovery, but it's more about the gut health and the digestion first thing in the morning. And then probably the most important part is just the water. Make sure you get up in the morning and try to get at least 20 ounces of water in before eating any food. Just, rehydrate your body after a long night. And I like to throw some kind of electrolytes in there. I've been using these drink more things just because they taste awesome, and that's the last of that one, but a little bit of lemonade flavor to go in with that one. And that's my morning drink. Shake that up, get it down, take Broly for a walk, and start my day. Today's gonna be an interesting one because today is back day, but I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in years, which I used to do this regularly. It's been a long time, but since I'm only training 3-4 days a week right now, I'm trying to figure out how to fit things in my schedule. And I used to do this a long time ago, so I'm going to try it today. I'm going to get one meal down, and then I'm going to go to the gym and just do deadlifts. And then I'm going to come back after that and get my next 3 meals down, probably rest a bit from those, and then do my full back workout. So we'll see how that goes. It's been a long time since I've done deadlifts, and definitely haven't tried any kind of deadlifts or anything that intense since having rhabdo. So probably not going to be insane today, but you never know. You might surprise yourself. It might feel good after having that long a rest from it. So we'll find out. For now, chug some water down, go for a walk, get ready for the day. Ooh, all right. Time for meal one. This is my first pre-workout meal of the day. Just deadlifts, like I said. So, like I said, we took Broly on a walk. Then I took a nice shower, and I am ready to get this going. So we've got 8 slices of anabolic French toast, which is just 8 slices of this Pepperidge Farm potato bread, and 400 grams of egg whites with some cinnamon mixed in it. Just soak the bread in the egg whites and cinnamon, throw them in the pan, cook them up, a little sugar-free syrup, boom. So a little less carbs than I would normally do on my high carb day, because I do normally throw some banana and some, you know what, I might actually still do banana. But I usually also throw in some like 20 or 30 grams of jam. But I don't want to be overly stuffed right before I go in and deadlift. So I'm going to go a little lower on it today. And this ought to digest pretty quick. and then I can go smash these deadlifts, and hopefully it goes well. Never disappoints. All right. Empty gym. Find the bar I want. I don't like it when it's too new of knurling. It cuts into my fingers. Probably good if you're actually a power lifter and you want a better grip, but I use straps. I'm not a power lifter. Oh, this is going to be interesting. My legs are still sore from Thursday's leg workout, so we're going to just take it easy a little bit at the beginning, work our way up, and see what happens. All right, so far it's moving pretty smooth. I don't want to get excited, but because that was all pretty lightweight. But I did 8 reps with one plate, and then just 5 reps with each plate after that, just to kind of warm up, get things used to the motion again, and get everything moving. This is usually as heavy as I go without using straps. I've pulled 5 plates without straps before, but it like slipped after 1 rep. So it's just not worth it. I'm not a power lifter. And that was just grabbing it and pulling it. There's no hook grip, no over under power grip or anything. I don't want to do that because I'm too afraid of tearing a bicep or something. And I got short, fat sausage fingers. So a hook grip's just not very easy for me. I've never practiced it enough to really get it down. And like I said, I'm not a power lifter, so it's just not really a priority. So I'm probably only going to pull this for 1 or 2 reps, maybe, see how it feels, and then decide where I want to go. Like I said, it's been at least 2 months since I've deadlifted, and that was before I got rhabdo. So I gotta remind myself to pull back and not be stupid, not go as hard as I want to go in here. It's hard whenever sometimes it's feeling good and you're like, oh, I could do more, but it's not always the best thing to do. All right, time to shut up and lift. Whew. We might be stupid. All right. So first set with the straps, just going to kind of see how it feels. Maybe only do 1 or 2 reps and then decide if I want to stay here and do a real top set, more in the hypertrophy range of, 8 or more, hopefully, or if I feel stupid and want to put a little more on there. Smart thing would just be to do a top set here. It's my first time doing these in a while, but I'm not always the smartest whenever I start working out. Sinuses have been killing me for like the past week, so Just breathing sucks. Wasn't terrible, but it wasn't easy. All right, well, I always say I'm not going to be stupid, and then I end up doing some stupid stuff. So I don't even know if this is going to move today. But my thought process here is if it does move, I can back down to 5 plates for a good set, and 5 plates will feel pretty easy after this. Does that make sense? We're about to make it make sense. Ooh. 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 Ooh, I think I had one more in me at least. But we're not pushing it. Was that smart? Whew. All right. I'm going to call today a win. All right, post-workout meal, we got seasonal pumpkin spice frosted flakes, basic white girl stuff, 200 grams of frosted flakes, and 40 grams of whey from Performax Pro Whey. So, gonna get this down and get a couple more meals in before I hit my actual back workout. All right, next meal, just getting in 6 ounces of chicken, 200 grams of rice, a little bit of sugar-free barbecue. Nothing crazy on this one. Sorry, quick little video because my parents are here dropping off their dog for us to dog sit. And they are going crazy. Let's see. Here's my dad. Here's my mom. And look at these guys. Look at these little monsters. It's going to be a fun weekend. All right, meal number 4, pre-workout meal for round number 2. Second pre-workout. This wasn't the original plan. Sushi, I was going to have the cookies and the muffin. That was always part of the plan. But I was just going to do some fish and rice or chicken and rice. But I needed something that was going to go to I could wolf down really fast because I have 2 clients, a wellness client and a bikini client that are on their way over to train in the hyperbolic time chamber, the home gym. So I got to wolf this down so I can put them through a workout while this digests, and then it's time for me to work out. So that's the plan. So there's a little bit of sushi, a little bit of tuna sushi, a little bit of salmon sushi, and then these have tuna and salmon in them. So, and then I got 1 muffin, 2 cookies. They didn't have any of the big cookies that I like to get, and these are just Publix muffins. So not nearly the amount of calories as the Wawa ones I normally get. But but it's still delicious. It's going to be good. So I'm going to get this down and let it digest, like I said, while I train my clients, destroy them. That's a leg day for them. So it's going to be a good one. I'm going to really put them through it. And I've trained, you've seen on my old videos, I've trained with the wellness client before, Kaylin. The bikini client is a newer client. I've never trained with her, never trained her in person. I've just written up her training program and her diet plan. It's only been a couple weeks. So I'm excited to like see how she trains and how we can improve it. So that'll be fun. Anyways, I'm going to shut up and eat. So I'm not eating while they're warming up. All right. Done training my clients. Time for me to train myself and Ashley. She's going to get a glute workout while I train back. So earlier today, I actually took the pre-workout for the deadlifts. So for this, I'm just going to take the 2 scoops of the pump, no stimulants. I don't need more caffeine. I actually took a scoop and a half of the hyper maxed out, which I normally only take 1 scoop at the most. So I hadn't done deadlifts in a while. I took a scoop and a half. I don't need more than that. So we're just going with the pump for the pre-workout for this session. And then I got my aminos and 25 grams of carbs in my intro workout. So gonna chug this down and go get it. Start hitting this back. These lats pumped. Get huge. All right, post-workout time, round 2 post-workout, but pretty much the same meal, except a little different cereal and not quite as much, actually. I'm only doing 150 grams of cereal in this meal as opposed to the 200 grams after the first workout. But these Lucky Charms s'mores, freaking amazing. Like, probably one of my favorite cereals of all time. It's awesome. It's like Golden Grams mixed with chocolate Lucky Charms with the marshmallows. It's freaking awesome. So I'm going to have about a cup of Fairlife milk with that. And I got another 40 grams of whey protein from Performax to go along with it. I went with the Fruity Pebble one this time. No reason. That's the one I grabbed out of the cabinet. So that's what I'm having. And then I've got one more meal. I have not decided yet if I'm going to keep it clean or dirty it up a little bit. So I'm going to get this down. We're going to take the dogs for a walk. I don't know how that's going to go with both of them. We haven't done that yet. So we're going to take both the dogs out for a walk. Our neighborhood's like about a mile. It's a big circle. So you get about 3,000 steps. So that'll be a nice little help this digest and everything like that. And then I'll decide what my final meal is going to be. So I'll show you when I figure it out. All right, I'm being a fatty. Finished the night with a little bit of pizza, a little bit of Harry Potter. It's that time of year. So, yep. But tomorrow's a low carb day, and I'll burn it off with some cardio. It's bulking season.